I don't know what our rotation is right now, so it's hard to say it's our game rotation because I don't know what that's going to be yet.
Is there any? Do you try to have that cemented, or is it just you play it as the team kind of forces you to play it?
This year's going to be different.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be much different than the last 2 or 3 years, where everybody kind of knew who was going to start and who was going to finish and who was going to play in between. It was now it's going to be more of a feel for the team, the opponent, the game, foul trouble, matchups. I don't know. There's going to be, I think there are going to be more things taken into account this year than in the past. It's intriguing, I guess. It's interesting because we got a lot of good players and they play hard, and what works. And you know, like AC got on a roll against was it Golden State? You know, and so in the regular season, I'm probably be tempted to ride a guy a little bit longer than maybe in the past.
How do you think the players
ride a lineup? You know, if a lineup is going well, I might ride that a little bit longer.
They say NBA players, you know, kind of like to know their spot, their rotation.
I know.
So how do you think this group will respond to that? I mean, do you have a sense of that? Okay.
I do like everybody understanding their role. I do like a routine. I do like the familiarity of it, and I don't want to change things just to change. I think, you know, if it's going well, I'm not inclined to change things, but it's a long season. I don't think we'll have 2 starting lineups all year. You know, I think we'll have a few, but that'll be probably more of a product of injuries or, you know, things like that. We've worked on some different things, and it's really, we're not gearing our preparation for Utah.
Right.
But I thought we played a good defensive game against Utah. Offensively, we managed to score, but we didn't necessarily shoot a good percentage, but we did that on the road. I think one of our concerns is the free throw line and fouling. You know, we got to be able to, I think defensively we're making good strides, but we have to do that without fouling. But again, Utah's a good test because they get out and run, and they also they move well without the ball, and you got to stay have to stay alert and attentive on defense, and they are a good defensive team. They showed that last year after the All-Star break. They're the best defensive team in the league after the All-Star break. So it's you know, finding ways to score is probably and how we score against them is going to be important on Sunday.
Have you practiced with that smaller lineup that you used in that game? Because
No.
you mentioned you still haven't, yeah.
Well, we did a little bit today. I don't know if it'll be interesting if either coach goes that way. I think Quinn went that way, and it was kind of interesting to see how we matched up and vice versa. But I don't know. It's I think we still want to get guys their minutes, and but I do think playing Farouk at 4 is something we have to look at and get better at. But it's always that those minutes are always at the expense of somebody else.
Sure.